Here we have for sale our one owner from new, no VAT, 2022 on a 22 plate Ford Transit Custom Signature. This is the 280 model, which means it's got a 2.8 tonne gross vehicle weight. This one's got the 2 litre EcoBlue Euro 6 diesel engine producing 130 PS, which is roughly 130 brake horsepower. And this is the short wheelbase limited van finished in chrome blue. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Ford Transit Custom Limited of this age. I'll talk you through what makes this van one of our signature styled Transit Customs. We'll have a really close look at the condition of this particular example, talk you through the service history and previous ownership, seeing as this vehicle is currently available for sale with us here at Bridgend Van Centre. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. So barn doors are two doors which open in that sort of fashion. On a Limited, you get a number of elements which come colour coded. So that includes the door handles, the bumpers, bits of trim like this down the side of the vehicle, this above the rear number plate here. Wing mirror covers all come colour coded in chrome blue, which is the body colour on this van. At the top of the rear doors then, this is the first thing to note, which is part of the styling package which we have added, which we call our signature styling package, and that is the rear spoiler there, and that ties in really well with the rest of the sporty styling which you'll see around the van as we go around. In terms of condition, like always with ourselves, the van is prepared to the absolute highest of standards. You can see here the gloss to the paintwork. The vehicle has been machine polished where needed, more than likely all over. But yeah, you can see here just how clean and straight this is. Lovely smooth glossy finish to the paintwork. There's not a tremendous amount I can fault back here. There's a tiny little chip just there, you can see, which has been touched in. There's a tiny little chip just here. We will touch that in, but otherwise not a huge amount of fault really I can see here. Now, one thing which is nice to see on this van is that it has got a reversing camera. So a reversing camera doesn't come as standard on a Limited, so that's a nice factory fitted option extra. You do get rear parking sensors as standard, so you've got those on every Limited van, but I say reversing camera is a nice optional extra in addition. Opening up the rear doors then, we can start to have a look inside the back of the van. So this little yellow arm, when it's normally placed, is like that, but if you open it up fully to its full 180 degree position like so, that then allows you to open the door right out to give you maximum accessibility into the back of the van. Of course, you can do that with the other door as well, and this allows me also to show you the condition of the inside of the rear doors. You can just see how clean and straight they are, but of course, as always, paying close attention to the painted areas on the pillars here, looking how nicely presented they are, of course, and looking in the back of the van, it's in lovely condition indeed. Another factory optional extra, and this one has got the LED load lights in the back, but having a look here, you can see how clean and tidy this is. The Limited comes with this nice hard wearing plastic floor. That's still in really good order. We usually reply line the vast majority of panel vans which come into us, but this one was in such good condition that it didn't require replacing. Now, I had a lovely chat actually with the owner of this van, and they explained to me that the vehicle has never been used for work. It has basically been their car from brand new, and that it also explains the no VAT element. So the previous owner was just a private individual, not VAT registered. They've had the vehicle from brand new, clearly really well looked after, as you can probably already see from its condition, but a big opportunity there for anyone watching this who is not VAT registered, because as I say, there is no VAT to add to this van. But yeah, looking down the side of this, it is in absolutely stunning order down the side here. I say there's really not much to fault on this. It's a very clean one, this one. Opening up the side loading door then, this gives us another aspect into the load space. So I'm going to look there at the bulkhead. That's in very good order and all nice and straight. You've of course got the load through hatch there, which allows you to load right the way through underneath the passenger seats as well. But having a look at this aspect of the load area, you can just see again how clean and tidy that is. The front windows have actually had wind deflectors added. So these are the Clim Air wind deflectors. You see these more often on transporters. So a nice little addition to this van. Opening up then into the cab, so having a look at the step there, always a nice sign. The van has got proper Ford rubber overmats in the front. I always like to see that. It just tells us a little bit of a story about how they've looked after the van, if they've gone to the extent of having proper overmats fitted. Having a look in the front here at the seats are in really, really lovely condition here. You've got the fold down cup holders there and the work tray in the center. You've also, of course, then got storage underneath the passenger seats, and like always, I always mention this on the videos, but if you pay attention to the condition of it under here, this just again gives you an idea of how far we go when it comes to preparing these vans. There is no stone left unturned, and of course all the cup holders and everything, we do go to town when it comes to preparing these vans. Having a look at the condition here of the glove box, all looking very nice. There is a tiny little mark just there on the plastic. But we do see that very often, but that's certainly not severe. Door card's looking very nice. We shut the doors then. I could talk to you about the service history on the van. So we do have evidence of 3 previous services which have been carried out on this van. So these vans are due every 2 years or 25,000 miles according to Ford, but this has been done annually, regardless of miles, which is just so nice to see. So 3 previous services that we have got bills for in with the paperwork for the van, so really impeccable service history, it must be said. Now, a couple of other bits which have been changed here by us as part of the styling package. So we've got this very nice set of 18-inch alloy wheels, so really nice gloss black alloy wheels, 18 inches I mentioned, really nice multi-spoke design there, and I think they suit the styling very well. So we've also got the nice set of sidebars there, and also a set of roof bars as well. But yeah, as I say, having a look down the side of the van here, is not really much to fault at all. Tiny little stone chip there which has been touched in on the wing mirror case, but I mean, you could get that on a 5,000 mile van, if I'm being honest. Having a look at the front then, so big changes here to the front of the van on what, as I say, what we call our signature styling package. So we've got the Ford Trail front grille. So this is a genuine Ford product. If you look really closely, you can see the little Ford badge there embossed in the plastic. So genuine Ford product, which gives it really high quality. And then also the lovely front splitter which we add down there as well, and you can see the contrasting gloss black elements to also the painted elements as well. So you've got the fins there in gloss black, and also this lower splitter in gloss black, which that of course ties in really well with things like the wheels and the sidebars, I think giving an absolutely stunning looking van. But yeah, in terms of condition here at the front, again, you may get the odd tiny little touched in stone chip, but other than that, there is nothing to fault here. It's looking very clean and tidy. One of the cleanest panel vans I've seen in a while, actually. And yeah, anyone who's familiar with our stock will know that we are incredibly fussy, but this really is a very clean one. It's so straight and clean down the sides here. Opening up the driver's door then, have a look inside here. So having a look at the driver's door card, you've got a couple of little marks inside on the plastics there inside, but generally speaking, very good. The step and the floor, as I say, nice to see those rubber overmats. Driver's seat is looking in fantastic order. You've got 2 full flip remote keys with the vehicle, leather multifunctioning steering wheel on the left hand side. Then you've got your cruise control on the right hand side. You've got your onboard computer controls there. 21,087 miles, no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard, all idling correctly as it should do. Auto activated lights, auto activated wipers. You've got electric windows, electric folding mirrors. Up on top then, a USB and a 12-volt socket just here. You've got your Sync 3 screen in the center, which gives you Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, also DAB radio, and you can connect your phone to this via Bluetooth as well. You've got air conditioning, heated wing mirrors, heated seats, heated windscreen, 12-volt socket and 12-volt socket and another USB there as well. So loads of spec comes as standard on Limited. 6-speed manual gearbox going along that 130 PS engine. Nice little hidden cup holder there. And this one has also got, just see that there down below the handbrake, this one has also got the 230-volt power converter, which is another nice factory optional extra on this van. And then the driver's armrest there, which is on a ratchet. So just to summarize then, this is a one owner from new, no VAT, Ford Transit Custom. Is a 280/130 model, so 280 is 2.8 tons gross vehicle weight, 130 is the power, so 130 brake horsepower, short wheelbase, based on the Limited of course, so all of the usual Limited spec, but this one has got optional extras of reversing camera, LED load lights and the 230-volt power converter, full signature styling package, which includes the grille, front splitter, wheels, sidebars, roof bars, and the rear spoiler. Fantastic condition throughout. This is a one owner from new, no VAT, 3 previous services being done on this van. I think the last one was done in about April of 2025. So it is absolutely, we've put it of course through our workshop for a full multi-point health check, so the vehicle is absolutely ready to drive away from us straight away. But a really nice opportunity if you're looking for about the cleanest no VAT panel van on the market. You won't go far wrong with this one. It is a very, very nice example. If you'd like to see the full advert, if you haven't seen it already, please head over to our website there, bridgeendvans.co.uk. That's where you'll find the price, the description, and the photography. The vehicle is supplied with 12 months AA warranty. You have got options to upgrade that to 2 or 3 years. So to go to 2 years, it's 399 plus VAT. To go to 3 years, it's 599 plus VAT. We can deliver our vans nationwide. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates, so either be for private individuals or for limited companies. We can also take cars or vans in part exchange. Thank you very much for watching.